welcome back to my Amazon Live channel. I know it has been a really long time. If you only follow my Amazon and you don't follow my Instagram or my TikTok or anything, you probably don't know why I've been MIA from Amazon Live. It's because I'm pregnant, and in the last, I would say January and February were really hard months for me because I was really sick, but we're getting back into it now. So I thought I would do a little classroom tour / my classroom must-haves and what I have in here. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. It was really cold and windy outside. I'm on my lunch break. Mainly organizational things, because I think that's like the most important thing to get when you don't have a classroom yet, because there's a lot of things that you can buy that you won't actually need, but you know for a fact, take it from me, that you will need lots of organizational things. So I'm going to show you my classroom. It's a mess right now because it is actively being used, but yeah, I'm going to tell you everything that I use. So hold on. So this is what my classroom looks like from the front looking back. And then this is what it looks like from the back looking to the front. I've got a lot going on here. So I couldn't tag everything, obviously. Maybe I'll do another live later about all the different things that I use that I couldn't tag. But I'm just going to go in order here. So okay, this is what I like grade and plan with. So first I have these markers. They're these friction markers. I use friction for everything I do because they're erasable. So these are markers. This is what I use to grade. This little top here is an eraser. And you can see it's like a marker tip. For some reason it won't focus. But I use a marker tip. This is what I use for grading. Then these little clickers are something that I also use for grading. So I kind of go back and forth on the friction clickers and markers for grading. Erasable is key because I hate, making a mistake and having to cross it out. Then the other pins that I have, y'all, I love these pins. That's why I make it a point to talk about them all the time. This is what I use to plan. So these are like felt tip pins kind of, and this is the eraser on the cap. Let me show you what it looks like in my planner. So this is what I use to write my plans. Let me see. This is like a full week. So this is what I use for my plans. You can see I have all the different colors. These pins are the best. Okay. Second thing I want to talk about for sure. I'm trying to do this fast because I have a select amount of time. But Stim Bins. Okay. These are my Stim Bins. These are a lifesaver. So what Stim Bins are, it's science, technology, engineering, and math. I kind of use it. I do have specific STEM time. It's like a time for them to build, construct, collaborate, imaginate, use their imagination, and all that stuff. I love STEM time. It's kind of like more free range. Like they choose what they do and make and all that stuff. They love that time. So that, I have my own like STEM block, but it's also an early finisher activity. So they know that when they finish work, they can grab a Stim Bin and they can play with it. So the different things I have, I'm trying to see, sorry. I have like a bunch of Legos. Let's go back there. I have, so these that you can get so many pieces on Amazon for such a good price. I mean, like 1,300 pieces for $30 is a pretty great price. Mega Blocks, those are on sale, so that's awesome. These building blocks, Legos are, looks like the building blocks are on sale too. The Lego bricks are amazing. So, let's see. Where are my Legos? Okay, so the Lego bricks, obviously a hit. So I have 2 boxes of these. And I also have these containers linked. I'll highlight them in just a second. But Legos are a great building, obviously. More building bricks, more Legos. These are on sale for 20% off, so that's great. These are a big hit. I don't even know what you call them. Let me see if I can find them. They're all kind of like mixed in. I might be missing it. It might be somewhere else right now. But they have like these little metal balls on them. Where are they? That's actually going to make me mad. Oh, they're in here. So I have 2 different materials linked in here. So these are those, they come with magnetic balls and they can like build stuff with them. And then these, I don't know if I linked these, you piece them together in the little grooves and can make stuff out of them. These brain flakes are kind of like those, but not the exact ones I have. Oh, these are the ones that I have. So these that I just highlighted are these little things. Comes with 200 pieces. They're on sale for $19, so that's really great. These are the containers that I have, and they have been super durable. I mean, you can tell I've had these since August, and they are doing pretty well besides missing labels. But I printed these labels myself and just laminated them and hot glued them, and they've held up. I like them because they snap so the lid doesn't come off, but they've all held up well. This one's just really full, that's why it's not closing. But you can see this is like a whole year, and they have held up pretty well. Another thing that I have is Magna Tiles. You can never go wrong with Magna Tiles. I think I've got one with popsicle sticks. Like I said, I couldn't tag everything. I've got ones with pipe cleaners. I've got ones with Unifix cubes, which don't know where all those have gone, but that is fine. I have dominoes. And then I have little like wooden pieces that they can build with. I don't know how my Jenga stuff got mixed in with that. Oh, and then I also have like pattern blocks. So the things that they can do are, you know, there are no limits with Stim Bins. They can make whatever they want. It's mainly, you know, that stuff's mainly like engineering. It's cool. It's fun to watch them do. So these, now just like a couple of random things. These I like to do, so we'll come over here. These next couple of things are kind of like math center geared for me. So I use one of them for my safety folder. It has fallen down. And then another thing I use it for are my hands-on math center, which I'm going to tag this cart too. This is what I do my math centers with. So you can see at your seat center, hands-on, regular math games. So for my hands-on center, or no, my at your seat center, I don't always want to make copies for every single person. I'm not going to take a grade on it anyways. It's just for practice. So I put the games or the worksheet or whatever in these little things, and they can write on them with Expo marker, and they're completely erasable, and then they're like brand new. And then you can just switch out the activity. These are really awesome. As a teacher, you'll use these a ton. So definitely consider these a need. This is what I use for my hands-on center a lot. It looks like it's on sale too, so that's really awesome. It's a fidget, like a pop-it game board, and it comes with dice. So they play with a partner. I have this one, and I also have a 4-person one. They're not all linked on here, but they're linked on my storefront. So basically you have dice and you roll it in this little spot, and then you can choose to add or subtract or whatever math skill you're working on. And then when you get your number, that's how many you pop. Then once you get to the last one, like you've popped all this is your last one, you have to pop these 3, and whoever's the last to pop the 3rd wins. So this is a 2-player game. This is a 4-player game. So these are really fun. They love them. There's another version. That one looks like this one's cheaper, and it has prettier colors, but they're both on sale. This is simple, but honestly a lifesaver, especially with COVID. You can see here's my door, and here are my little spots, and they have positive sayings on them, and they line up. They know they have a line order, so they know which one to line up at all times on. And it also helps keep them spaced out, so that's helpful. These are on sale. This is what I use for my lighting. As you can see, I don't use the harsh overhead lighting. I just use my string lights because I think that this makes it so much like warmer and more inviting and like cozy. And then I also have like windows. I have 6 windows, so that lighting helps too, but I just really love those lights. I think this is 4 strands, but you also don't have to go across the entire room. But yeah, I have 4 strands. These have held up since last year. This is my 2nd year teaching. We're now 2 months from ending my 2nd year teaching, and I have never had to buy new ones, so they're very durable. Next thing is my teacher toolbox. I obviously spray painted it pink, but it came in this black color, and then you can see I labeled it. So this is one way to stay organized. I've got flare pins, highlighters, miscellaneous, staples, push pins, band-aids, paper clips, tape, erasers, you know, all that jazz. So that's really helpful. Okay, these next couple of things are lifesavers, and these things are on sale too. So I would, if you're a future teacher or anything, you need to cop these. These are lifesavers, and honestly, you can never have too much. So this is the big rolly cart, and as you can see, I have labeled it to be all of the different subjects. So I put materials for the different subjects in here. I've got math games in there, science stuff, intervention stuff, but apparently I used it for copy paper right now. More copy paper or construction paper. As you can see, I need another one of these. But we've got math small group plans, and this is supposed to be math small group materials, but I didn't have a label for it, or it fell off. So then on this side, we've got writing, ELA, social studies, intervention for reading. So this is intervention for reading, intervention for math, reading, small group plans, and then materials at the bottom. So I love these. I mean, you really can't have enough rolly carts because, as you can see, like I have a lot of stuff that needs to be organized, but I've been too lazy to buy another one. But looks like it is on sale, so now's the time to get it. This karaoke microphone. If you have a soft, squeaky voice like me, this comes in handy to talk to your class. Let me see if I can. So you can use it to like amplify your voice. And what's cool about it is you can also use it to like play music. So that's really cool. And then it's also fun to let your kids use it as long as you like, you know, set the expectation not to put it like on their mouths because it can get gross otherwise. So yeah. My center bins, 40% off right now. Let me show you what I do with these. So you can see I've got my writing center. These are very durable. They also have the little clicky thing. So I put my writing center in there, and then they know when it's writing time, they come here and grab whatever's in the bucket and get busy. I'm not using all of them right now, so I'll just show you the ones that I am using. This is the orange one I'm using for spelling center, that kind of stuff. So these are the stools that I use for a small group table. Don't mind my desk, it's a mess right now, but I love it because the spots or the colors of the chairs correspond with the spots on my desk, which I tagged these. I'll show them. My red and green are missing right now, but these spots, they can like write with dry erase markers at small group and erase, make small group a little more engaging and interactive, so that's cool. Okay, adhesive magnets. You can't have many or too many, and let me give you a tip. Cut them in half. They'll go such a long way. So you can see I have like our class schedule right here. They're all on my whiteboard using these magnets, and I cut them all in half to double the amount that I have. So that's cool. tell me your school is paying for this stuff and not you. I wish. They don't pay for a single thing. Not a single thing. Literally not a single thing. So that sucks. What they provide for me are these lovely desks, the chairs, my teacher table, not the chairs that come with it, textbooks, and that's it. That's all. So definitely I don't think it's necessary to go as overboard as I have. However, there are things that you need, and I'm trying to just highlight the needs in this live so that people can avoid going overboard like me. Like, you have to have organizational things. If I didn't have stuff like this to organize paper copies and stuff like that, I'm screwed. Like, there's so much that you need that is not provided for you, and it's very unfortunate, but that's why we make Amazon wish lists. And I can happily say a lot of this stuff has been donated to me off my Amazon wish list. I've gotten really lucky to have big platforms on social media to sell this, or to put my wish list on, and so many kind strangers have donated me, as well as my family when my first year teaching happened. So if you're a teacher and you want some of this stuff but you can't necessarily afford it, definitely recommend adding the stuff that you want to an Amazon wish list. That is how I have literally everything. The only thing I've bought myself pretty much are the decor, like just the decor. So anyways, this seems like a lot of this is on sale, so that's cool. Just like a random thing that I like, I put my Expo markers in here. It's like a little, whatchamacallit? What am I trying to think of? Magnetic whiteboard eraser thingy. Eraser thingy. Magnetic, like, whiteboard Expo markers. That's what I was looking for, Expo marker holder. This, whiteboards, you can see they don't always put it back, but a class set of whiteboards is a necessity. Your school might provide these, mine didn't. But we do a lot of this with math, so we use those during math time. And other times too, a lot during phonics. This is something just extra, not necessarily a need, but I just wanted to make my whiteboard cute. So I put like a polka dot border around. It's all magnetic. Doorbell for classroom management. Let me show you. So, like I said, I have a very, it's not plugged in right now. I have a very soft voice, so I plug in my little doorbell thing. And let me go get my remote. When I need their attention and they're not listening to me, or they're like too loud and I can't yell over them, I get my little remote. And they know to get quiet. And then I have a bunch of other remotes make different noises, and they know what to do, they know what to do according to what noise. So that's our lineup one. That's our switch center one. Yeah, you get it. This is what I was showing you that I organized my math centers in. Let me just see what a mess it is during the day. That's what I organize my math centers in. You really can't have enough of these either. I need more, but I've been lazy. These white crates I use to organize my leveled readers. You could use them for all kinds of stuff. It comes with so many, so that's nice. These black crates I use for a lot of different stuff. So you can see here, I use one for student mailboxes. This one I use for like books. This one I used for clipboards. This one I used for indoor recess games. Yeah, comes with 6. My rug that everybody loves. And it looks like it's on sale. Ta-da! That's my rug everybody loves. You can see somebody left a blue crayon right here, and my heater's right here. And it melted it all over the carpet. So that's nice. My principal actually bought this for me. That was nice. It was like a welcome gift. Mr. Sketch markers are what I use for my anchor charts. I love them. I love my Mr. Sketch markers. Laminator. You always need a laminator. Everything in my room, like decor-wise, like my number line, my calendar, everything. Literally my alphabet up there. Everything hanging up on my walls is laminated. You 100% need a personal laminator. Most of the time, your school's going to have a laminator, but it's going to be 12,000 years old. And it's probably going to be either broken half the time or in use when you need it. So, 10 out of 10 recommend a personal laminator, and you need the laminating sheets that go with it too. I didn't know that. I'm out of breath because I'm like walking around my whole classroom. These are the dots I was talking about for small group. I showed you these clipboards already. This is the last thing. It's my last rolly cart. This is what I use for my plans. So what we do Mondays in here, what we do Tuesdays in here, Wednesdays in here, Thursday, Friday. I've got extra stuff for sub-plans, stuff I need to grade, stuff I need to copy, file, and miscellaneous. So that's all. Man, I'm out of breath. More of my friction pins. Can never have too many friction pins. I love them. And no, they're not paying me to say that. So yeah, that's my classroom. There's a lot more, but I'm only allowed to tag 40 things per live, and my kids are about to come back from lunch. So hope you all enjoyed. Those are my 100% top needs for a classroom. Definitely all the organizational things. Like, take how many organizational things you think you need and add to it. I'm in my second year and I'm still learning. I need way more than I have. But thank you all for joining. Please go follow my Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube, follow my TikTok. I love you guys. Let me know what you want to see more of. You can message me on Instagram if you have any questions about anything. Instagram is the best way to message me and me see it. TikTok is a mess. I don't even look at my DMs on TikTok. I reach too many people on there. And I've got some weird DMs. So I don't check TikTok, but love you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your week.